ओके स्टूडेंट्स, वो नेटवर्क इश्यू हो गया था लाइन कटने की वजह से। वाईफाई चला गया था। ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में आइए। पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ मीराबाई। दे सॉ मीराबाई's portrait. They saw Mirabai's portrait. They saw Mirabai's portrait. They saw Mirabai's apostrophe S portrait. They saw Mirabai's portrait. Okay. Now come to worksheet 11. Mr. Arya has grown a new kind of vegetable. He cannot pull it out. Look at the pictures below and describe his effort to pull it out. The first one has been done for you. Mr. Arya is amazed to see the huge vegetables. He is trying to put it out, but he was fell. He is trying to put it out. He is trying to put it out. He was fell. He was fell. He was fell. Now come to next page, page number 16, question number 3. Mr. Arya called his wife. Mr. Arya called his wife and he told her the stay and he said to help. Mr. Arya called his wife and he told her all the state and he said to help. Mr. and Mrs. Arya together tried to pull it. Mr. and Mrs. Arya together tried, T-R-I-E-D, tried to pull it out, but they can't get success. But they can't get success. Mr. and Mrs. Arya together tried to pull it out, but they can't get success. Mrs. Arya called her daughter to help them. Mr. and Mrs. Arya together tried to pull it out, but they can't get success. Mrs. Arya called her daughter to help them. Mrs. Arya called her daughter to help them. Mr. and Mrs. Arya, along with their daughters, again tried to pull it out, but they Mr. and Mrs. Arya, along with their daughter, again tried to pull it out. The carrot. Nikki is calling her dog for help. Nikki is calling her dog for help. Check your answer. Mr. and Mrs. Arya tried to pull it out, but they can't get success. Mrs. Arya called her daughter to help them. Mr. and Mrs. Arya, along with their daughter, again tried to pull it out. The carrot. Nikki is calling her dog for help. Nikki is calling her dog for help. They all trying to pull it out. They all trying to pull it out. But again they cannot get success. They all trying to pull it out, but again they cannot get success. At last, with the help of learner, success, they get succeed and try and they pull it out. At last, with the help of learner success, they get success and try and they pull it out. Now come to worksheet 12. Mr. Arya has developed a new vegetable. Mr. Arya has developed a new vegetable. A picture of the vegetable is given below. Look at the picture and describe it. You may include the following point in your description. Name of the vegetable, what nutrient, vitamin, etc. does it contain? How should it be cooked? The vegetables look like tamarind, which tastes sweet and sour. ये क्या है? ये tamarind यानी इमली है. The vegetable looks like tamarind, which tastes sweet and sour. Tamarind which tastes sweet and sour. It should be named tamarind. लिख लिए हो? It is rich in vitamin C. It is rich in vitamin C, which is good energizer. It is rich in vitamin C, which is good energizer and good for skin. The vegetables look like tamarind, which taste sweet and sour. It should be named tamarind. It is rich in vitamin C, which is good energizer and good for skin. And it is good for health. And it is good for health. It should be cooked with pulses and vegetables, garnished with coriander leaf. It should be cooked with pulses and vegetables, garnished with coriander leaf. Now come to do it yourself. The following passage has not been edited. Underline the error and write the correct words in the space provided. Now come to page number 18. Do it yourself. The following passage has not been edited. Underline the error and write the correct words in the space provided. A hungry fox were hunting for his dinner. A hungry fox were hunting for his dinner. He entered in a garden where he knew. Underline the word he and correct word is the. Could find some taste grapes. Underline the word taste and correct word is tasty. The fox saw many large bunches in grapes. Underline the word in and correct word is of. A hungry fox were hunting for his dinner. Were is error and was his correct answer. He entered in a garden where he knew. He is error word and the is correct word. Would find some taste. Taste word is there is error and grapes is tasty. The fox saw many large bunches in is wrong word and of is correct one. Hanging right in the head. Hanging right, the word right is underline the word right and write here on. On in his head it jumped and jumped, but they underline the word they could not reach them. He. Correct word is he. They could not reach them. How bitter they look, he said. How bitter. So, he said, I must has them, so he jumped again. Have. Underline the word has. But and grapes were too high, but a grapes were too high. At last, he grew tired and said, the grapes is sour. I doesn't want to have them. I don't want to them. A hungry fox were hunting for his dinner. He entered in a garden where he knew he would find some tasty grapes. The fox saw many large bunches of grapes. hanging on his head. He jumped and jumped, but he couldn't reach them. How bitter they look, he said. I must have them. So he jumped again. But our grapes were too high. At last he grew tired and said, the grapes is sore. I doesn't want to have them. I don't want to have them. I don't want to have them. I don't want to have them. Okay. You all have done it. Chapter 1. Okay. Good.